Ladies and gentlemen, and food industry professionals, welcome to the BC Food Processors 4th Annual 2013 We're pleased to present to you this video showcase of the BC Food Processors 2012 fiscal year. 2012 was an exceptionally good year. We saw a growth of 17% in our membership, which now brings us up to 207 members. When you compare where we started from 9 years ago, that's a 700% increase in our membership, one that all of our membership, myself included, are very, very proud. The BCFPA represents organizations of many sizes and shapes. The micro-sized organizations have employee bases of 1 or 2 people, or it could be the very large industries that represent over 1,000 employees. We cover all their needs and their interests under one umbrella. The BCFPA board consists of 14 members. These people, dedicated volunteers, represent a wide range of individuals in the industry. For example, we have people in the poultry, dairy, fruits and vegetables industries, just to name a few. We also have some that represent services that are vital to the integrity of our food industry, such as insurance and or accounting. They range in years of experience, from those that are fairly new to ones that have been stalwarts in the industry today. The BC Food Processors has developed a wide range of committees and working groups to help engage the members. We have a food safety group, human resources, operations, have established clusters within the Victoria region, again to engage our membership that are occupying different parts of British Columbia. At these committees and these meetings, the membership has an opportunity to share ideas, to network, and to work towards advocacy, which ultimately helps lead to the BC Food Processors raising their concerns and their issues to government and to regulatory bodies, which is so vitally important to helping them be profitable organizations. With its diverse background, the Board of Directors looks from a holistic perspective on how to best serve its membership. Given that we have such a wide breadth of knowledge and experience, the board is continuously looking to adopt new ideas to supplement the strategic plan that's currently in place. That strategic plan is critical for us to follow, to give guidance to the staff and to the board members to make sure that we are successful in building better relationships with government, better relationships with our members, and better relationships with other special interest groups. The BC Food Processors is nearing the end of its 5-year strategic plan. What we've noticed is that we need to shift a little bit to accommodate the changing needs of membership and of the working environment within British Columbia. We have a new government. We have a new opportunity. We have focused a lot of our energies on committees. We've focused our energies on trying to do training and helping our members be more operationally sufficient. What we really want to focus on now is how to engage government, how to engage and tie the links between membership and the areas of opportunity for export, for domestic growth, and to really be an advocate for our membership as a whole. 2012 has been a great year. We're very proud of what we've accomplished, and we look forward to much more prosperity and growth in our industry. Thank you all very much.
2012 has been a great growth year. We've been blessed with fabulous growth. We've really focused on the board, to build out the board and get an effective board with representation across the industry. Then also to reach out to the rest of the industry. So our outreach and our communication was very important. We also focused on our members, to grow the membership base and develop our members. Then we turned to government relations, very, very important. And lastly, we looked at enhancing the industry. How can we make that better? The executive and our board of directors is led by Dave Edo, and they're very active. They meet regularly, and they're very strong leaders in industry. Our advocacy committee is chaired by our founding director, Guy Hahn, and they've been very successful in advocating for several issues in the past year, both on a federal and a provincial level. It handles the issues that our membership brings to them, and then we take it to the board and we see how best we can put our brain power together. This advocacy component is a very important cog in the wheel of the BCFPA, because our members want to see us representing them and helping them to solve their problems. One of our achievements in the past period has been to get a regular quarterly meeting schedule with the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, and we could bring issues to them and come to mutually satisfactory solutions. Our staff complement and our contractors has been fairly stable this year. Christine Kosh is still with us on the meat file. Connie Duivenborden is our membership coordinator. Deborah Helbach is our membership recruiter, and she helps us with business development as well. And then Adam is still with us as office manager, and Christine Brecknell is our Meat Transition Assistance Program Manager, and she's still with us as well. This year, Suzanne Thompson took over our professional development program, and you'll hear from all of them later. The BC food processors with the provincial government administer 2 programs related to the BC meat inspection regulation. The first is called MTAP, or the Meat Transition Assistance Program, and that provides financial assistance to slaughterhouse facilities seeking an A or a B provincial license. MTAP opened in 2006, and we closed for new applications in November of 2010. It has allocated about $7.5 million to more than 60 applicants. MTAP was wound up in the reporting period. Stan Rogers of our board chaired the MTAP steering committee, and Christine Brecknell, she's a CMA, helped close out the file. Christine reports to Christine Kosh, who manages our so-called meat file. Let's hear from Christine.
2012 saw the successful completion of 2 important BCFPA meat programs. The Sustainable Food Safety Program and the Meat Transition Assistance Program, or MTAP, were closed in December. Remaining program funds were moved to a new program, the Meat Inspection System Program, or MISP. The BCFPA is working with the Ministry of Agriculture on the smooth transition and implementation of a new provincial inspection system for Class A and Class B abattoirs. With the closure of these 2 programs, the meat industry and the MTAP committees completed their work. I'd like to thank all the BCFPA members that sat on these 2 committees over the years. We took a lot of their time and demanded a lot of their expertise. We would not have been as successful as we were with these 2 programs without your help and assistance over the years. Thank you very much.
Effective communication and outreach and membership development were 2 other areas that we really focused on. We successfully delivered several projects, such as Process This as our newsletter, and that appears every month in the middle of the month. Then our website, bcfpa.ca, carries tons and tons of information. It's just exploded. You should go visit that. It's got oodles of resources for industry. Then we've also got an industry listing of all the different companies working in food processing in the province. It's called foodprocessorslist.ca. And we've developed a job board and portal for opportunities, market development opportunities, called Processors Marketplace. You can find it at foodprocessorsmarketplace.ca. The produce preservation program delivered for the BC Ministry of Health can be viewed at preserveproduce.ca. Food Pro West is our key conference and trade show, and this year was very successful with a capacity crowd. It brings our industry together for 2 days of networking, for learning, and to honor leaders in our industry. It has now successfully made the transition from a small AGM to a fully fledged conference driven by a membership organizing committee. It continues to grow and has become a pivotal opportunity for the association and the industry. It has its own web presence this year for the first time as well. You can find it at foodprowest.ca. Suzanne Thompson is helping to execute the BCFPA training program. Let's hear from Suzanne.
The first year of the BC Food Processors Work Program was a resounding success. As a result, we were refunded for an additional year, including budget upgrades which provided additional supports for participants. At the moment, over 65% of our participants are working, and we've had tremendous support from BC processors themselves in interviewing and hiring them. The BCFPA HACCP Skills Development Program was developed to take people with existing training and skills and to help them to develop those further with certifications and then place them in HACCP positions in the industry. And the program was developed in order to help address a lack of candidates for those positions in HACCP, QA, and food safety management. All candidates are certified to the National Occupational Standard for HACCP coordinators, which was completed March 31st, 2013 by the Food Processing HR Council of Canada. This year we put on several sessions of the Quality Assurance course as well as a new course, Food Spoilage and Food Safety. The courses were extremely successful and the facilitators and course evaluations themselves were very good. There will be additional courses for the fall session, and we hope that everyone will enjoy them as much as the previous participants have. The BCFPA professional development team has worked very hard this year, and we have done really well. We've been able to offer processors real and tangible resources and tools. That includes opportunities to hire employees that are already trained and certified, saving them time and money. As we look forward to the new year, we expect to be able to continue to provide those services and additional services. We're currently reviewing a variety of ideas that we hope will translate into new opportunities for our processor members. You're welcome to contact me if you have ideas, suggestions, or comments. I'd love to hear from you.
We've worked with BC Hydro since 2008, and the program is called the PowerSmart Energy Manager Program. They've generously offered the services of an energy manager who goes into a plant and assess their energy needs and how they can affect savings, often with low cost or no cost solutions. This program is free to our members, and the members who have participated loved the program and are signing up for more. We have also grown our membership committees and peer groups this year. But wait, let's get Deborah first as our membership recruiter, and then Connie, our membership coordinator, tell us more.
In 2012, I had the pleasure of working for the BCFPA and developing and implementing a wide variety of interesting and rewarding programs that provided services to our members and helping grow the industry, both food and natural health products. I also helped to recruit some new members and successfully launched the Vancouver Island Peer Group. In the past year, our membership has grown to over 207 members, up from 177 at the end of 2011. So of these, 119 are processors and 80 are associate members. And I feel really confident that we'll attain our goal of 150 members by the end of 2013. In addition to bringing the natural health products industry under the BCFPA umbrella, and we also continued the produce preservation program this past year. We did a lot of prospecting in 2012. I'm always on the lookout for new program opportunities that provide value to our members. In late 2012, we launched a pilot program called the Path to Commercialization Program, which provides a guided process for new and up-and-coming companies in the food and natural health product area. So we're hoping that the successful completion of that program earlier in 2013 will serve as a backbone to ongoing offerings of that Path to Commercialization program. Also coming up this year is the new Buy BC Foods program, where BCFPA and Safeway are working together on a program that will launch in mid-2013. So that's a really exciting program. We also continue to look for opportunities to implement a BC Nutritional Improvement Program, a broader resource management program, and the produce preservation program as well. So in closing, it's been a really rewarding year. It's been wonderful working for an organization that supports the industry that I'm really passionate about. So thank you. It's been great working with the BCFPA.
There were a number of foundations that were laid this year. In fact, I think of this year as a foundation building year. There was in particular, and very importantly, the foundation laid for even stronger, more relevant, industry responsive, dynamic peer groups. And this is in a large part, to having strong co-chairs. There's a number of new co-chairs that stepped up to the plate, and this will make a huge difference in the growth and responsiveness of the peer groups. Some of the committees, the co-chairs, they're represented in the room. There's operations, Fraser Valley cluster, there's sales and marketing, there's HR and food safety and membership. The foundation was laid this year for a new peer group, the Health and Wellness Products Group. And they started with a bang. A small group of volunteers came together and they hosted a first ever BCFPA social networking event in a club in Vancouver. And another foundation that was laid this year was for BCFPA a social networking event. This is the first of its kind, and it came out of the appetite for more social events after the Health and Wellness Peer Group launched theirs. So we thank the Sales and Marketing Committee for getting this out of the gate. The foundation was also laid this year for a BCFPA mentorship program with 7 mentors and mentees, 7 pairs graduating, if you will, from the program this year to very good reviews. And this, certainly their input will lay the foundation for an even stronger program as we carry forward. And for this, we thank our membership committee. Our members are always open to exploring a number of new opportunities and a number of new markets. And this year, they came together in a workshop to explore opportunities in the United Arab Emirates market. The BCFPA, in partnership with Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada and with funding through the Investment Agricultural Foundation, hosted a industry-led workshop for members to do exactly that. We brought in a buyer from the United Arab Emirates and had expertise within the room. Industry has come together for a number of workshops, and this year they came together in the fall for a health claims workshop, which was held at Robson Square. And this initiative came partly through the Food Safety Committee. Peer groups are really our eyes and ears to the larger membership and their needs, and they did let us know that there was a need for this type of information. So in partnership with Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada, with support from Health Canada, we were able to put together the workshop and bring them the information that they needed. I really would like to extend a special thank you to the co-chairs of the peer groups and committee. They really bring the vision and leadership to these groups and are very, very committed, and for that I thank them. I'd also like to thank the members who participate in these peer groups, whether it's coming to a group to be part of the discussion, to share a document, to help solve a problem, whether it's hosting a meeting. There's a variety of ways that members can contribute as they have time, and each one collectively it makes a huge difference. So there's hundreds, and I thank them all.
Something that's a highlight for us this year is the work of our co-chairs of our peer groups and our committees, and I just want to thank them. They're volunteers and they're the catalysts that get us to do what we're doing. For the first time this period, we could get our co-chairs together for a little informal meeting when we could give some recognition to them, and we got Dave, our president, to hand them each a certificate. So it was a great evening. We have not yet mentioned all the administrative work that we're doing and all the inquiries that we get every day. For that we have Adam, our office manager.
2012 was a very good year. It was very busy. I know some of the stuff that's been keeping me busy was the publishing of our monthly newsletter, the day-to-day bookkeeping so our accountants can focus on what they need to, updating and maintaining of our 3 websites, and answering customer inquiries, and then general administrative duties as they come up. Okay. Feel free to contact me if there's anything I can help you with.
We're very busy in the area of industry enhancement. Christine reported earlier on the work done for the meat industry, and Connie and Deborah reported on the work done for membership. But we've also worked on issues and projects such as with the BC Ministry of Agriculture on the Ranching Task Force and the Vegetable Roundtable, with Growing Forward 1 and Growing Forward 2, with the Food Innovation Centre of British Columbia, a project that the BCFPA initiated and had led for many years. The centre opened and started its work this past year, but was forced to close after a lethal cut in its budget by the provincial government. This was a major setback for us and the industry. We are regrouping to start afresh and see what we can do. Then we also worked on the Food Safety Stakeholders Group with the BC Ministries of Agriculture and of Health, and with the Canadian Food Processing Industry Roundtable with Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. With the Heart and Stroke Foundation on the Produce for Remote Communities project, and flowing from this with the BC Ministry of Health on the Produce Preservation project. At national level, the provincial food processing associations across Canada continue to work together as the Canadian Council of Food Processors. We've been meeting regularly to discuss and work on federal issues and strategies. It's been remarkable how much we could work together and have the different provinces work together. This year, a first initiative, the Canadian Food Innovators, was born from this collaboration. This is a multi-million-dollar funding program through Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada to foster innovation in the Canadian food processing industry, and you'll hear more about this later. Our partners have been many, including the BC Ministries of Health, of Agriculture, of Job and Tourism, of Advanced Education, of Community Development, and of the Environment. We've worked with FIOSA MIOSA, the Food and Manufacturers Industries Occupational Safety Association, the BC Agriculture Council, the Universities of British Columbia and of the Fraser Valley, as well as the BC Institute of Technology, with Investment Agriculture Foundation of BC, and federally with Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada, with Health Canada, with the Canadian Council of Food Processors, with the Food Processing HR Council, and others. We may be a small group of staff and contractors, but our projects go far and wide in serving the industry. Our volunteer base is growing every day, and our membership has reached a new plateau. A recent survey showed that the total staff complement of all our members count more than 23,400 people, so that's a ton of support. We have become a force to take note of in the province, and we are there to help you build your industry and your business. We are starting to make a real difference in the industry we all hold dear. It's a privilege to be part of this journey.
I'm very happy to report that the BCFPA is strong and growing. Our growth from this past year was exceptional. Our growth from when we first started was outstanding. With our strong staff and contractors that we brought in to BC Food Processors to represent your needs and to help address your concerns, we have a very strong team. Thank you for your support and your contributions to helping grow the BC food industry in British Columbia.
Thank you.